Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today we're going over 99 overall Signature Series Johnny Bench. This card is obtainable as an 8th inning program boss, so you can get him by getting 300 stars in that program, or you can buy him off the marketplace. He's currently selling for around 110,000 stubs. So with that being said, I'll get right into the card review. I think this card is a tier 2 catcher. As far as defense goes, he played some of the best defensive catcher that I've seen this year, which is a huge plus because sometimes, as we know, catchers with high fielding ratings don't perform up to their ratings. This guy definitely did. He was good at blocking, good at throwing runners out, nothing to complain about defensively, and I also like that he can play third base. I don't know, it's kind of nice, like a nice little piece of versatility for him. But I just think at the plate this card was kind of meh. Generally, I can tell that a guy is not a top tier hitter by the results that I get from good or perfect swings. This card, probably only about half the time was I rewarded on good squared up or good swings, and most of the time it wasn't even like hard lineouts, it was like lazy fly balls, which is the worst because you really want to see those hard lineouts if you're going to make an out, because then at least you know that you have a high exit velo, and that if you had a different dice roll that would be in the gap or over the fence. But sometimes when you have a good swing and it's just a lazy fly out like 300 feet from home plate, it's extra disappointing because you know that it's probably not gonna be a card that's gonna reward you a lot of the time. At least that's been my experience. This card had a lot of those, a lot of good swings that just didn't go anywhere. He also had a lot of good swings that did go somewhere, so it's really hard to tell. This card just kind of seemed more RNG than normal for me at the plate. As far as his swing, it was pretty normal, maybe a little bit slow, but nothing like game breaking. So I guess if you're using this card at the plate, just try to have your bat be a little quicker than normal. But overall, I would just rate this card at the plate as kind of just eh. I've been kind of spoiled because I just know that Brian McCann and Jorge Posada just absolutely rake, and so that's kind of like my measuring stick for catchers in this year's game, and he's just not up there with them. I definitely think he's more than serviceable. I definitely think you guys will do well with him if you use him. I just don't think he's a top tier catcher in the game, and that's just my opinion. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him a B+. Like I said, kind of meh at the plate, but one of the best defensive catchers in the game. So if you highly value defense, this might be a good option for you. And for how much he costs, I'll give him a B, a slight downgrade, because 110K is kind of a lot when Brian McCann, which is once again the measuring stick, is going for around 50K right now. So we'll say, as a final conclusion, I think this is a really good bench option, ironically with his last name, no pun intended. This is a great backup catcher for your bench because he has pretty even splits against both sides, and he can play catcher or third base, so you can kind of do, and first base as well. You can kind of do some cute double switching stuff if you have to. So definitely a good bench option. So I hope you all enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comment section below who you want me to review next. Enjoy the clips after this, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. They've tied the game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. First pitch changeup. 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Williams racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's in there safely. As on the play, 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. The relay and a good effort to bring it back in.
That slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost enough.
Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Junior looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.